What's going on, stock traders, and welcome to live trading. We're going to be taking some trades live today. We'll be hitting up our free trading Discord and seeing what's going on and just showing you how we take our alerts in our Pennybois Discord. So first thing is first, we're going to go ahead and see what is going on in the Discord. It looks like we do have a stream going. It looks like it's going to be in the free live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and join that.
We timed the bottom on that perfect. We had our little Amy's infamous wedge, and now it's making our smiley face we love.
You love those wedges.
Oh, I love. You guys know. You follow my alerts. But they 90% of the time those babies break up perfectly right at the end of the wedge.
Hashtag wedges, right? Isn't that what it is?
Hashtag. I'm gonna start hashtagging wedges so you can find all the wedges. Wedgies. Hashtag wedgies in the chat.
So I believe there is a free live stream going on with Tagman. He is one of our traders with a lot of experience. He goes over a bunch of stuff for new traders. Right now, it looks like they're just waiting for him and just kind of, just hanging out and just talking about what's going on in the market. Right now, we have Amy in there, who is our crypto analyst. We have Mr. Stock Log Profits, who is our swing trading specialist. And we got a whole bunch of other great members in there as well.
Looked at that, Amy, but it kind of has that pattern on Lucid between the 22 and like 20, 27, 28.
Yeah,
if it holds that 22, like 2250 area, it has good potential.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice there, actually.
As you can see, I'm currently looking at Robinhood. I'm going to go to the 1 minute chart. And it looks like it went up as high as $85 at the open today. Yesterday during our live trading, Amy Amajama on our Discord, she actually called that Robinhood was going to go to at least $50. And that was yesterday when the price was around like 48. I think it was like around like $44, $43 when she said that. She said it was going to break $50. It didn't that day. But then in after hours, it not only broke $50, it went up to $55, and then in market open went up to $85. And now it's sitting pretty at $67. And that's Hood, which is Robinhood. It just had an IPO earlier this week. So if you want to get access to those call outs, make sure to check out this YouTube channel. We do our live trading every Tuesday and Wednesday. And that is when Amy called out Robinhood going to $50. And as you can see, it went up to $85. So congratulations to anyone who got into that play. Let's go ahead and see what's going on back at the Discord in the live stream.
I was swinging it, but I don't know.
Wait for a little reversal. Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
You know what I think.
What do you think, Lee?
You know. It has that look. It has that look.
I know it has the look, but that's what I thought before the sell-offs.
All right, so they're still just hanging out, waiting for the stream to start. It sounds like just kind of, just talking with the members. It's always a fun time. We are about community here in the Discord. It's not just about the stock alerts. It's not just about the education. It's also about having a great group of people here to, talk stocks with and ask questions to. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in the alert section. For those of you who are not in our premium area, you might get some freebie alerts here. Let's see what we got going on today. We have IMVT. So Mr. Lee, alerts by Lee. He's Mr. Stock Log Profits. He is our swing trading specialist. Looks like one of his targets were just hit. He alerted this play yesterday. It hit the target already. Nice quick 5% gain. Looks like SKYT also hit target. All right, let's see. LCID. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Weeble up, and that's LCID. Currently, I'm going to be on the 1 minute chart. Currently is trading at 22.82. The entry was 22.90. So let me see. Stop at $21, and it's a starter position. So me personally, everyone has their own plan. Everyone has their own risk tolerance. I personally do like taking Lee's plays. As a trader, I am comfortable taking his type of plays. His type of plays are more on the longer term side. You kind of add slowly, as you can see. His plays are kind of the plays that are stocks that are going down and that he sees a good support level at. And he was going to add slowly until he finds that confirmation. The stock starts going back up and hits targets. I like those kind of plays personally, mostly because, I'm busy working. I'm doing these videos, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff throughout the day. I don't have time to be staring at a chart all day and, taking just day trade after day trade after day trade. I like these kind of plays because I can kind of just like put in a buy, look away, maybe put an alert, meaning have my phone alert me when the stock price drops a certain amount or goes up a certain amount. But yeah, so this one, like I was saying, this one was entry below $22.90, stop at $21. Currently, it's at $22.80, so it is below entry. It is at a good buying spot. It did not hit the stop. It only went down as low as $22.80. So, whenever you're getting into alert, you want to check to make sure like what the stop level is and make sure it didn't already get stopped out of, because you don't want to get into a play that is already dead, meaning that already got stopped out of. You also don't want to go into one that already hit target. And as you can see for this one, it's been going down all day, so it did not hit target. I believe that was from today. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy this stock. I personally like to use my Webull app. I just like the interface better than the Webull desktop. Some people like the Webull desktop because you can do hotkeys and there's a lot more going on. I personally just like trading on my app. That's really up to you. There is a link in the description to our Webull account. If you want to open a Webull account, you'll get some free stocks if you use our link. So be sure to check that out. And if you like free stuff, we are also giving away $500 worth of Dogecoin, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. All you have to do is like and subscribe to these videos. It's pretty simple. As I wait for my Webull app to open up,
I think Hood hits 100 next year. I agree.
I put it on my Twitter, like I updated what I thought long term on Hood, and I said by end of year $75, and it hit 85 today. So we got there pretty quickly.
Put it out into the world.
Is it end of year yet? Nope, it's the next day.
I mean, almost.
You meant to say end of day, not end of year.
End of day, yeah. That's been one of my favorite plays in the past 2 weeks. I mean, it only came out last Thursday.
It actually didn't do that much on IPO day. It's like all the movement is like now.
Yeah,
it dipped, didn't it? It dipped. It dipped 34, 33 even it came down to.
It didn't want to break that 38. Every time it got like $38 to $40, it would dip again.
All right, so I got my app up. Once again, I'm going to check the alert. It's LCID. I'm going to go ahead and make a buy. So LCID. And like I was saying, I like to do it on my phone. It's up to you how you want to trade. If you want to do it on your phone, on your computer, whatever may work. All right, so I'm looking at the 1 minute. So before I enter a trade, I want to make sure that it's good for me. So I'm going to, I look at the profile, not necessarily know about, but, at least I'm comfortable, knowing what I'm getting into. If you're going to be spending your money on these stocks, it's good to kind of know what you're getting into. This is an electric vehicle company. So now I know, let's just say the EV sector takes a big hit. I know to expect to either, set a stop loss or whatever it may be to have my risk managed for this stock. Now that I'm aware what kind of stock it is. And, I'll look at the, not that it really matters what the analysts are saying and all that. There is no data on that. Look at the financials. And, we go over how to read all this stuff, like the balance sheet and cash flow. We go over all that in our trading Discord classes. And then, of course, I'll go onto my app for LCID and I'll go in the comment section and I'll see what people are talking about. Just not because I'm going to buy a stock based off of what people are saying in a comment section. I'm definitely 1,000% not going to do that, but it's good to see what the market sentiment is, meaning, what people are saying about the stock. It looks like it's pretty mixed. Some people are saying drop it. Some people are saying buying more. So people are talking about it, which is at least good news there. Even bad press is, still good press in theory, like they say. So now I'm going to check out the charts. I'm going to go to the daily just to get a bigger picture. So I'm going to go ahead and get some indicators up. I like the Bollinger Bands. We'll use the MACD. Some people like to use the RSI. I personally like the CCI as well. So I'm going to use that today. And we do go over the CCI in Pennybois University, which is our free trading class program. All right. So as you can see on the daily, it looks like it's kind of been trading in this little channel right here, between $29 range down to like the $21 range. Has been going up and down, between those two levels. Right now it went up to that $29 range. Now it's going back down. So in theory, on a long-term chart, this does have potential to go back down to around $22, $22.17. I think that's why his stop is $21. As you can see, $21 is around where that low was here. If it breaks down below $21, I personally wouldn't want to be part of this trade because that's showing a lot of downward momentum. It's breaking the support. is breaking down past this channel. It's no longer showing that strength in the channel if it breaks down below $21. I do like this alert, and I'm going to get into it because I like the stop level, because the stop level is at a good place where, you know, it makes sense to get out of the trade. So now I have a strong stop, which I like having. I like knowing when I'm going to be exiting a trade for profit, but also for a loss, because it's not about what you lose, it's about how you lose. And losing is part of stock trading, but if you're getting out with, you know, a plan, you know, with minimal risk, then it's okay to get a couple losses, because those small losses is how you protect yourself from being a bag holder. So yeah, I like this trade personally. I'm going to go on the 1 minute. Right now, it looks like it's pushing up a little bit. Looks like 2280 is the support or the low on the day for the current day. I personally like that 2280 level because, as you can see, it kept bouncing off of 2280. Here, I'm going to go ahead and draw this horizontal line right here. So this pink line, as you can see, it kept bouncing off of that here, and then here. So 2280 is a pretty strong support on the day. So I could do one of two things here. And it looks like 2280. Yeah, it has been a pretty strong support in general. So I can do one of two things here. I can either buy right now at 2290. It looks like it's on the overbought area. So that might not be a great idea. I might want to wait until it comes down a little bit. Especially because it is overbought on the CCI because it's over 100. So I'm going to go ahead and put a buy in at, and like the alert says, you know, he's buying in small, start at 10% of the position. What that means is, let's just say he plans on putting in $1,000. He's only going to buy with 10% of his intended position. So his intended position is $1,000. He's only putting in $100 to start. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 10% buy for 22. Let's see what this level is right here. 2285. And then I'm going to also set up another buy for 2280 in case it does hit off of that support. Right now it's at 2290. So I'm hoping that it comes down a little bit. As you can see, it is oversold. I'm hoping that it comes down a little bit and I can buy at 2285. It is showing some strongward momentum up on the MACD, but I think that it's just going to have some pullback here in a little bit, so I can still get that buy. I'm going to put another 20% buy at 2280, just because that's been a strong support level. On the off chance I'm not watching the stock, I'm looking at something else. If it does go down and hits that support level, bounces back up again, you know, I'll be able to take advantage of that by getting that 20% buy in. I'm making a limit order for that, so there we go. Boom! I have two orders in: 10% buy at 2285 and a 20% buy at 2280. The reason being, you know, I'd rather, you know, risk the chance of the stock running when I'm only in 30% than risk the chance of, you know, going all in and 2280 not being the, you know, support level, because it could break below that. Like I said, it could go down $21. So we're buying in slow. I currently have a buy in at 2285 and 2280, and I'll come back and watch this later. Like I said, it is a Lee alert, so it's not something you have to like be staring at all day. He put another one in SKLZ. I'm going to go check that one out. You know, you don't want to get into too many plays. Right now, I haven't been trading the past couple of days. So I've been day trading, so I haven't been doing any swing trading. So that's actually the only play that I'm in right now is the one that we just looked at, LCID. So like, let's just say I was already in 5 plays, I probably wouldn't even look at this one because I don't want to be in 5 swing plays. That's a lot to keep track of for me personally. Some people can keep track of that. They have more time on their hands. I personally limit myself to around 5 swing trades at a time. But like I said, that's really up to you. We do teach in Pennybois University, which is our free trading class program, how to make your own plan. For me, it might be 5 trades. For you, it might be 3. It might be 7. You know, everyone's different. Everyone has different schedules. So this one's at 1240 currently. The alert: ideal entry below 1240, stop under 12. Let's take a look. So I'm going to go to the daily to take a bigger picture look, and I already like this chart. Why, you might ask? Well, you can see even here, but especially right here, it's been showing strong support. So I'm going to go ahead and draw another one of those lines at this level around here. As you can see, it came down, bounced off of this, went up, bounced off of this, went up, came down, bounced off of this level right here, which is why I like this as a buying area. Honestly, because it's been showing such strong support here on the daily chart, which is a pretty strong chart I personally like. I might make a 30% buy or even like a 40% buy to start off because I'm pretty confident in this one at this level. I'm not going to just do a 10% buy like I did with LCID. Reason being, if you look at LCID on the daily, you know, it's the current level it's at, it's broken down below that. It's gone as low as $17 recently. So this is a nice support for, you know, for this trading range. This is a nice support level. As you can see, it's been bouncing off, but it has broken down below that in the past down here, you know, in the $17 range, which is why I'm getting into this one slow in case it keeps breaking down and does what it did in the past. Whereas with this one, like I said before, it's shown that strong support on the daily for a while now. So I'm going to go ahead and make a buy on this one. I'm going to look at the 1 minute chart first. So it is currently a little bit overbought. I like this level right here, 1237. So even though the alert says 1240, I see it going down to like at least 1237 again at least once today. So just because the alert says 1240 doesn't mean you have to buy at 1240. I mean, the alert does say entry below 1240. So I personally am going to look for an entry at 1237. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, what is it? SKLZ trade 1237. I'm going to put in a pretty decent buy, like around 35%. Because I'm pretty confident at this one at these levels. So there we go. I have 2 buys in, 2 swing trades. Thank you, Lee. And Lee is our our swing trade specialist, and he's always killing it with these profits. All right, so those are my swing trades. Let's see what Austin's doing. It's nice that we have alerts by Quench, Lee, Oasis, Amy, Legends. We have options alerts as well. There's a lot of people with different types of trading styles who you can follow. I personally am used to Lee's trading style, so I follow Lee's alerts. Some people are more used to Big Quench's trading styles, and so they might follow his alerts more often. Austin is looking at Wish. He's looking at Hood. These aren't new alerts, so I'm not going to get into them. These are just updates on old alerts, so I'm actually going to skip the alerts by Quench for now, just because it doesn't have any new alerts out. I don't want to get into an old alert just because I personally like the newer ones. The old alerts might have already, he might have already taken some profit off of them. I'm just going to skip it because we have so many alerts coming out per day. There's a reason why I'm picky with my alerts. So Robinhood, he was looking for a test at $74. Let's go ahead and bring Robinhood up again. So yeah, so that was at 1 o'clock today. He said that, which is around here. So yeah, so he's thinking it still might test that $70 range. This is from his previous alert. So what he's basically saying is that if you're in the alert, look for that $74 range to possibly start taking profit. So congratulations to those of you who got into Robinhood at our original alert in the $30 range. You're up 100% already. And our alerters like Big Quench, they do let you know, different like resistance levels and areas where it might be smart to start selling. For instance, Dogecoin, if you look in the daily, we bought it a bunch of times, but we bought it in the 0.002 cents range. We also bought it and we sold it and then bought it again on these dips. And we actually in our alert, in this Discord, we were saying, honestly, at the 70 cents range, we were like, honestly, I would start looking to sell in this 70-cent range. We could see a big dump off, and as you can see, it dumped all the way down to 20 cents. So congratulations on those of you who took money on Dogecoin and followed our alerts. Let's see what's going on in the Discord.
Support? I'm not going to have any emotions. If it gets down to 94, 95, 96 cents, I don't panic. And one thing I don't do at 94, 95, or 96 cents, one thing I will...
So that is Tagman speaking. That is our, like I was saying before, our long-term trader. He goes over a bunch of great tips and tricks for new traders. He's currently doing that right now. And we also have great people in the chats like Pookie Revenge, giving out tips and tricks during these streams as well, giving his some breakdowns on some of the charts.
90 cents, and it showed a little support. At 90 cents, it's showing a little support. I would probably average down at 90 cents. My first average down, I would average down at 90 cents, which is about a 10% drop. But once I locked in another 200 shares, I'll put my second bid, 200 shares, doubling my position, 200 shares, 20% more at 90 cents.
All right, so as that goes, I'm going to go ahead and look at the alerts by Oasis. Oasis does, swing trades. He also does momentum alerts. We now have our momentum alerts, which are day trades in their own channel for day traders. Looks like nothing's new for Oasis, so I'm going to go ahead and skip down to Amy. So here we go. Here's a high-risk swing. I'm not even going to look at it. I personally just don't do high-risk trades. The reason being, I'm just not always staring at my charts. And with these high-risk trades, you have to be able to, have a stop loss and, be able to know when to sell if there is a, usually the high-risk trades have a high risk of dumping off or whatever it may be. It's high risk, high reward, but, high risk. And I just personally don't want to put my account in a position where, there is high risk. But this is me personally. A lot of options traders and day traders like the risk. They like the thrill, and they actually do better on it, with risk and with, all that adrenaline going. They thrive on it and they make money doing that. I personally like the more lower risk plays, like the alerts by Lee, which is why I just took 2 of his trades. But everyone's different. It looks like there aren't any new swing trades here. Another high risk one, which I'm skipping. Remember, follow your own plan. My personal plan is I don't take high risk swings, so I'm not even going to bother with these ones. So it looks like she had a lot that hit target today. So I'm going to wait and see for later on what other alerts come out from Amy from Oasis. I already took 2 alerts today. That's enough for me personally. For swing trades, if I take 2 today, another one tomorrow, and another one the next day, and then maybe another one after that, then I'll be, for the week I already have 5 trades. So definitely don't over trade. Don't trade just to trade. Don't trade because you're bored. Here's James Legends alerts. Looks like he has one I will look at. PYPL. That was from 728. So it's a little bit older, so it might have already hit target. PYPL. It's at 274. I'm gonna look at the daily. So it looks like it went down 274. 279 was the target. I'm sorry, was the entry. So it is at 274, finding a little support on the daily. I'm going to wait on this one just because it did break down. It was a stop at 269. It almost hit the stop. I personally just don't like the setup for this one. I had a big drop off. I do see it possibly coming back up from that drop, but I'm just not comfortable with it yet. I'm gonna look at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, it did find a little support level, and it is starting to find higher highs, higher lows. I'm gonna watch this one. This one's gonna be something I'm gonna put on my watch list. Normally I would buy like a share to watch it, but these shares are 274 each. So let's say the stock was like $2. I might buy 1 share for $2. I don't mind buying 1 share of something that's like only $2 just so I have it there watching it. Whereas with this, I'm not gonna do that because it's $274 for 1 share. That's more than just a watcher's position. That's a legitimate buy. So let's go ahead and skip that one. All right, momentum alerts. Looks like they're all hitting their targets. Robinhood hit its target as well. There's another one. This is alerted at around an hour ago. So I'm going to wait to see. These are all day trades. I like to wait and see like a new one pop up and I'll take it. If that happens while I'm live, then we will definitely be taking a day trade. If not, then there's always next time. And of course, we do our day trading live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and in our Discord. You can watch this trade live in our premium Discord. That's every day we have someone trading live Monday through Friday, so be sure to check that out. And crypto, it looks like a bunch of great day trades happened the other day. Looking for Bitcoin, another one hit target. I'm not going to take any of these personally. I'm sticking away from crypto for the time being. And then retirement alerts are our older plays, or I'm sorry, our plays that will last a little bit longer, 3 months to a year if you're into more longer term plays. RPRX, I personally have my retirement account kind of full. I'm in a lot of trades, so I'm going to not even bother looking at this one because I don't want to over trade or have too many, or have my account, too spread thin. And then there's also options alerts. Let's see, Lyft, LYFT, 52.50 strike price with a $3.30 premium. I'm going to stick away from that just because the premium is so high. I don't want to have to be spending $300 on a risky option just because Lyft just had earnings. It's been kind of volatile. I'm just going to stick away from that. BNGO, it's kind of a lotto play, as he says, which means high risk. So I'm also going to stick away from that one. So there you go. So I took 2 trades today so far. It's only 1 p.m. I still have, I was trading earlier today. I took a day trade or 2 and I made some money off of those momentum alerts. But yeah, so that, there you have it. That's me taking 2 swing trades, kind of going over why I took them. Let's go back to the chat.
Profits. It can happen in seconds. I'm not risking it. Lockout, 25% more shares sold. Now, as I get to $1.20, which is my target, fantastic. I hit the target, but I didn't risk all of my shares. I was not greedy. So what did I do? As my target is hit, I sold 15% more of my shares, 90% out of the trade, securing all that great hefty profits. Now, what I do is I remove my stop loss because I'm 90% out. I'm taking 10% that's left, basically free shares. What I do then, I put a 3% trailing stop loss on those 10% of my shares I have left, and I just let the stock gods do their job. Whether it goes up or it goes down, stock gods take over from here. So I protected my downside by buying in slow. Now let's take the same trade and let's pretend it goes up. We just played the downside. We set up a trade and we took profits. Even on a dip, we took profits because we bought in slow. We set up a position.
So, there you have it. We were able to take a couple alerts. They were swing trades. Hopefully next time we'll take some day trades live here for you and kind of show you how I get into a day trade, why I'm getting into it, and then as far as the alerts go, and then why I'm getting out of it and when I'm getting out of it, and just how I'm playing it, throughout the whole trade. That will be next time. We'll be trying to do a momentum alert. Maybe the time after that, we'll do some options trading. So yeah, thank you for joining me, What the Duck, and watch me take some trades live. Just make sure to always trade based off of your plans. Just because I'm not taking certain trades based off of certain criteria doesn't mean that the same exactly has to apply for you. Your plan is going to be different because you're going to have a different schedule than I am. You have different goals than I am. We're just different people. But the point of today was just to show you that A, you don't have to get into every alert, and B, to be picky about which alerts you do get into. Make sure you have a plan and you have criteria set for yourself that that makes sense for you getting into a trade, and then be picky about those trades. Don't get into a trade just because it's an alert. Get into an alert because you're comfortable playing it. So yeah, so I bought a couple stocks here. It was SKLZ and LCID. I will update you next time, as to how those are doing, and I'll try to put in the comment section here when I buy some more and sell those two stocks, SKLZ and LCID. But yeah, until then, I hope that you all make some bread.